knees touch and her ankles don't. So that's okay. What we're actually going to allow her to do is we're going to allow her parallel position to be slightly open, so separated. As long as the line from her femur and through her tibia is going straight through her feet, then that's going to be acceptable. So she does not need to get her toes together, because as soon as she works her toes together, then she's sickling her feet, her ankles, right? So we're going to allow her to have her feet apart, her toes apart, and we're going to make sure that she understands that that is straight. So that is perfectly acceptable. Okay, now flex your feet. And it's going to stay with your feet apart. When they flex their feet, they might still try and get their feet together, and you might see the bottoms of their feet trying to rotate. So encourage them to have their feet flat to the front as if they're standing on the floor. Okay, so now when you're standing on the floor, this is how much separation you'll have between your feet in jazz first. Surprising, isn't it? Yeah, stand up. So as long as her abdominal muscles are engaged, and we're still going to encourage her to use her turnout, she's going to want to fold her legs over, not turning out your feet. We're just going to use our turnout muscles a little bit. There. And what she may need to do, make sure it's really parallel. There. Is all of this nice and tight? Pulling it nice and tall. You can have your hands in second. Would you mind standing up and just holding her hand for a sec? Lifting up nice and tall. So what she may need to do, if you've got a bar in your studio, she may need to practice just rising and lowering, understanding where the line of her foot is. She could fit like a tennis ball or a racket ball or a beanbag. Well, beanbag might not be fat enough, but she's going to fit something. I think Mr. Mark's gone to find something. In between her ankles here at the back, and when she rises up, she's going to make sure, go ahead, rise up, that the ball does not fall out. So she needs to make sure that her feet rise up squarely in a straight line. And that'll take lots of practice, because she'll want to, excellent, oh good, come back down. Okay, so put that in there. Whoops, separate a little bit more. I'm going to put it between your ankle bones. Okay, so now she's going to rise up and keep it in line. And she's going to lower down, and she's actually kind of turning out a little bit. So I might need something a little bit bigger than this pink ball. And come down. And then if something happens,